Hi there, and thank you very much for buying the social mobile pages. This is a very short video to tell you how to customize the pages. Now, I'm sure you've already bought the niche mobile landing pages, the normal edition, which has tap to call on it, and this is more or less very similar to that one. The only difference is that you have two different color buttons. One, the tweak button is different color from the normal button that was here on the front end product, and the text of the bottom button says visit mains site. That more or less is the only difference. So the kind of things that you can change are similar to the main mobile landing pages. You can change the logo, you can change the text, you can change images, and you can change the color of the buttons and the number of the buttons. So first of all, I'll go to the folder and show you what you get. For the social mobile landing pages, you get the mobile landing pages, the PNGs, the PSDs, and the portfolio folder as well. In the mobile landing pages folder, you have all the versions of the mobile landing page, but with the Twitter buttons on them. So you should have 8 of them in your folder. The PNG is just images of um, the mobile landing pages. So that's the one for the bakery, and that's the one for Morgan Bean, and that's the one for seafood. So as you can see, they're more or less the same. The only thing about them is that they now have a Twitter button on them, and you also get the PSDs, so you can customize them as you want in Photoshop or GIMP. For the portfolio, you get the images, so you get all the phone images as well, and then you get the index.html, and you get the portfolio CSS as well. So you can change the portfolio to be and look how you want it to look. For the mobile landing pages, you have the index and you have the themes. As I mentioned before, it's the same as the front end product. There isn't much difference. In fact, there's no difference whatsoever. You have the CSS, you have the images, and that's more or less all you need. Once again, if you're just changing things like the images, you have the backgrounds.jp here, which is bg.jp. If you just keep the same size and change that, then it will change the background for you. Same with the logo. You can easily change the logo by keeping the same size and swapping the logos around. That is just the little tweets icon. You can't see it because it's white, but if you did want to see it, you can go into GIMP or Photoshop. That's the right arrow. That's the product image. So you can change the product image. You can add another product image. Just keep the same sizes, and that's a very easy way to customize these mobile landing pages. Now, if you needed to customize any of the text, then you need to go to HTML editor. I use Dreamweaver. There are loads of other HTML editors out there. I just have Dreamweaver, so I use it. So places that you can change. This text here can be changed, and if you look at it, it's in the P margin, so you can just change that to whatever you need it to be. The tweet button is down here as usual, so all I have here is tweet about us, which is there. So once you change it here, it will change there, and the same with the other button. It's visit main sites. If you want to change that to something else, or from tweet about to call us or something, that's entirely up to you, and you can change that there. Now, if you wanted to change the color of the button, as I mentioned before, that's quite easy. You go to battery.css and change the UI button there. For the tweet button, I have that in site.css. Just go to that. And if you come down here, you see a comment here, which is the Twitter buttons. So anything to do with the Twitter buttons, if you want to change the color or anything like that, the color of the radius, you change it under the Twitter buttons. And you're looking for to change again, I have you're looking for UI BTN. So all this is to do with changing the button. So that, I think, is more or less it. If you have any problems, you're not too sure how to customize anything at all, give me a shout. The support address is support@nichemobilepro.com. Give me a shout. I'm always happy to help. Thanks a lot for buying everything once again. To change the Facebook pages is exactly the same, which is why I didn't show you the Facebook pages. It's exactly the same as changing the Twitter pages. If you run into problems, give me a shout at support@nichemobilepro.com. Thanks.